Hello, I'm Kendra Vonesh of Shalom World, bringing you the news from around the globe. Pope Francis addressed the participants at a Yes to Life conference organized by the Dicastry for the Laity, Family, and Life. He said, "Every child who announces itself in a woman's womb is a gift, which changes the history of a family, of a father and a mother, of grandparents and little brothers. And this child needs to be welcomed, loved, and cared for." Pope Francis also denounced decisions to abort based on prenatal testing. Human life is sacred and inviolable, and the use of prenatal diagnosis for selective purposes must be strongly discouraged, said the Holy Father. According to Pope Francis, prenatal diagnosis for selective purposes is part of an inhuman eugenics mentality, which removes the possibility for families to accept, embrace, and love their weakest children. The chairman of the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops Committee on Pro-Life Activities, Archbishop Joseph Naumann of Kansas City, Kansas, issued a statement regarding the recent passing of pro-life legislation. Every single human life has value. The trend of states passing pro-life legislation is a very encouraging move toward ensuring that our society cherishes unborn children and their most basic right to life. Archbishop Naumann reiterated the USCCB's commitment to supporting all mothers with the care and resources they need. The famous Paris Chartres pilgrimage occurs every year on the Feast of Pentecost. It is a multinational gathering of Catholic faithful to draw closer to God. Following the pilgrimage, the concluding solemn pontifical high mass will be celebrated by Monsignor André Leonard, Archbishop Emeritus of Mechlin, Brussels, who is a fearless champion of Catholic moral teachings. In 2013, when France planned to legalize same-sex marriage, Monsignor André Leonard supported a protest against the government's decision. It's expected that more than 10,000 Catholics will take part in the pilgrimage and the concluding Mass this year. Last year's Solemn Pontifical High Mass was celebrated by the Vatican Prefect of the Congregation for Divine Worship and the Discipline of the Sacraments, Cardinal Robert Sarah. The second annual Freedom March of ex-LGBT men and women was held on Saturday in Washington, D.C., where the participants proclaimed the freedom they found in abandoning homosexual and transgender practices through the life-changing power of Jesus Christ. Many of them shared the incredible testimonies of God's ability to redeem and change people from LGBT identities and lifestyles. More than 200 men and women participated in Saturday's event. According to the Freedom March website, their mission is to bring hope of deliverance to the LGBTQ community and to point them to Christ. The Holy Father released a message on Monday for the 105th World Day of Migrants and Refugees, which will be commemorated on September 29th. Pope Francis spells out what that means, reflecting on how we can all build the city of God if we welcome, protect, promote, and integrate those seeking a better life. The Holy Father says it is also about seeing that no one is marginalized, saying that today's world is increasingly becoming more elitist and cruel towards the excluded. According to the Holy Father, the highest form of charity is that shown to those unable to reciprocate and perhaps even to thank us in return. Thanks for watching and for your support. Stay in touch on social media, on our app, and online at shalomworld.org. May you walk in the light of the Lord, and may peace be with you always.